All right guys, how you doing? This is going to be part 2 of training in small places. We just happen to be traveling through Italy at the moment for 6 weeks, staying in various hotels or apartments, and the ability to train is quite minimal. So we've got very small training spots in between sightseeing and doing things with the family and eating too much pizza and pasta over here in Italy. Every now and again, we'll try and get in a training session. Okay, so in regards to part 2 of this training, still continue those exercises that I showed you in part 1, and we'll just add to that with other various exercises. Now, as you can see with this floor, it's a tiled floor and a little bit of sweat, and it gets very slippery, so it's hard to do any sort of push-ups or any sort of exercise. So grab yourself a little mat from the bathroom, and this will just help you grip the floor better. And as you can see, I'm wearing socks, and that helps your feet grip because your feet will get sweaty after you start training and working up a sweat. Okay. I just want to explain this exercise really quickly. Our system, Chow mantis, we use our fingers quite a lot. We do a lot of grappling, a lot of grasping, a lot of choking, a lot of chin na, which means various Chinese grappling techniques. Our fingers have to be very, very strong. Now, what you'll see a lot of people do is they'll do a finger push-up. Come in closer if you can, on my fingers. They'll do a finger push-up like this. Now, this is okay to begin with when you first start training. This puts a lot of pressure on your joints. So over a long period of time, it's no good for you, and it doesn't give you as much strength. You can see the thumbs are fully bent like this, and the fingers are fully bent the opposite way. What I'd rather you do is get right on top of your fingertips, this side, right on top of your fingertips, this side, all the way to your pinky, right on top of and your thumb as well, on your fingertips. In the beginning, start on your knees and just hold your body weight over your fingertips. Your fingertips will get tougher as well. And you'll need this for the advanced stages when you start hitting with your fingertips. So just lean over, make sure you stay on your tips of your fingers. This part is very important for later on in your training. Yes, you can begin this way, but I want you to end up this way. This way here is a little bit easier, and it's okay in the beginning, and then build your way up. Okay, so when you're training your ma, or the strength of your stance, what I want you to do is stay static in the same spot, but grip, pull in with your legs, pull up with your buttocks, squeeze with your toes flat on the ground like this, and then hold full squeeze in your legs for a certain amount of time, and that will be depicted upon yourself. And then relax. And then you can take a step and squeeze and hold, squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the legs, squeeze the inside of the legs here as well. Press the feet, hold, and then relax. And then keep training this over and over again. Train the strength in the muscle. All right, another exercise I want to practice, and this is really good for strengthening your stance, is get yourself in your stance like this. Now we've talked about squeezing and holding. This time I want you to pull inwards with your ma, and wearing socks on a tiled floor or a more slipperier floor, I want you to slide your legs in. Step, slide your legs in. Step, slide your legs in. Step, slide your legs in. Step back, slide your legs in. Step back, slide your legs in. couple more exercises to go for today. The next one would be rib bone training. So the idea, dip kwa kung, is to train the bones in your rib cage and the muscles in your body to work together with the movement of your arm. So the very first basic dip kwa kung is that you breathe in, breathe out, and hold your air. Breathe in, breathe out, and hold your air. Breathe in, and hold. Make sense? So what you're doing is you're opening your ribs, compressing your ribs, using this pulling of your arm, compressing here on your ribs. When you do this, not too much tension here. The more you tense this up, the more it takes it away from here. Yeah, it's basic biological physics. If you're squeezing this, you're not squeezing this as much. So squeeze this part less firm and put more emphasis on this part of your ribs. Raise and open your ribs, squeeze your ribs down and hold. Yeah? And train these rib cages. The rib cage will be open, then the rib cage will close. Rib cage will be open, then the rib cage will close and squeeze together. It's another isometric exercise. It's part of a group of exercises that we use to train the connection into the body from the arm to the body. At the same time, we get iron shirt. So your ribs become much tougher. Just one little tip I didn't mention in part one of the videos. Whenever you do a lot of hard physical training or hard isometric training or hard forms, isometric, hard, powerful forms, you have to release. If you don't release, the muscles and the tendons become shorter and contracted and your power doesn't release. So at the end of all these exercises, make sure you do a deal kill exercise, either that one or this one, and release your hits. And now to finish off, do a nice long breathing exercise. There's many of them in our system, including 합전gung or 영상gung, to open up your lungs yes, to give you good health, to get oxygen into your body, and then prepare you for the rest of the week or the rest of the day. We say mercy heart. Breathe all the way in. Breathe all the way out. So there you have it. Part 2 of training in small areas. You don't need a big giant training hall to train. You don't always need a partner. There's plenty of things that you can do. Here's just a very small smidgen of the various different exercises that you can do to keep you physically strong and fit. Internal air training or rib training, conditioning of your hands. You can hit your arms and your body any way you want. You can even sit there and whack your leg if you want. You're by yourself, you don't have a partner, you can train all this sort of stuff. And there's many others that you can do. So find yourself a good teacher and they'll show you all the various exercises that you can train. This is Sifu Stephen Parrella from Chow Mantis. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in part 3 where we finish off with a whole bunch of new exercises that maybe you've never seen before. Thank you.